play screen in college football. 30 feet high, 90 feet wide, and now fans can watch Buckeye touchdowns in an IMAX format. The Big Ten season opens in Columbus. The Penn State Nittany Lions pay a visit on the Ohio State Buckeyes.
It's harder to throw them than catch them, and it's harder to catch them, but they've dropped many balls dry, haven't they, Brent?
They sure have. The coin flip at the middle of the field, the rain-soaked field here. Electing to defer.
Because of the weather, he just can't grip the ball.
Jonathan Wells back to return the kickoff behind Rambo. Tries to get the shoulders square. A penalty flag down. Gary, you've been a quarterback in conditions like this. The Buckeyes with Rambo in motion to the slot. And Combs slashes through a big hole. Nittany Lion defense. Keep an eye on 73 and 37. Kerpakis and Kennedy, outstanding defensive linemen. Well blocked that time. 3 new starters at the linebacking position, and they have struggled, folks, as they did on that play. James Boyd, the leading tackler for the Nittany Lions, forced to make one right away as the Buckeyes rush to a first down and put Germany in motion this time. Come back with Combs, hole left side. And again, Boyd again sitting in the eye with motion to the slot. Great block by Martin. Oh, what a block by Martin to pave the way for Combs. Hear that big boom in the background. Here's a rollout fake, and then a nice pass. And there's Martin, the fullback. To have a coach at Notre Dame go out in the end zone and spot from there as Belisari rolls to a wide open Casio. Oh, baby! It was shoot up high for us, and Combs cut back, middle, stopped at the 1, close to a first. Is there. Martin again throwing for the end zone. No signal from our officials. The linesman did not throw his hands up. Now touchdown! Buckeyes strike first on a delayed touchdown call. We burned the Bucks for 211 yards a year ago, and Happy Valley is the tailback. Nowhere. It's this offensive line, and Bell, the only starter in every game, as the Nittany Lions have been searching because of injuries and performance for an offensive line. Crenshaw, Sam Crenshaw, dislocated shoulder, now out for the season. Eddie Drummond is the speed receiver. Eric McCoo has been featured behind Mike Saramelli. Omar Easy is the single setback in the 3rd and 11 for Casey. The Buckeyes coming with the blitz. It's picked up, but this will be well short of the tight end.
This game early, big play.
Here's the toss now to Combs. 3rd down and 8 for the Bucks. Belisari with great time. Rifles a strike. And here's Kenyon Danson with that great speed of his. Out of bounds. 37 yards. Combs could not shed the tackle by Kerpakis. 18-yard line. Belisari fires end zone. Deflected. Deflection, touchdown! Touchdown, Darnell Sanders, the tight end. Oh, baby! Casey goes deep and wants the speed man, but Eddie Drummond could not break through. Casey takes off. Can he make the first down? Reaches out toward it. Go ahead. He's got it. He didn't need much. First down and 10. Casey on a play fake. Going to take off again. Still looking downfield. Nothing doing.
Incidental face mask on a defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Rolling Off the play fake and putting it away like he's going for the first down and got it out of bounds through to the slot. Roll toward the slot. Casey on the roll and diving catch by Eddie Drummond right near that first guy's 45. Quick pitch on the outside and McCoo cuts it back to Dale, leading Penn State 14-0. Penn State starting to move the ball and McCoo for a Tony Johnson's the motion receiver over to the slot. McCoo running well. What is it about this? And I got a question for my partner about this one. Here's Omar as the Buckeye leader, just as the coaches said he would a year ago. And Wells is stopped and 14. And a block on Finney, who's coming back and going to sack him at the 19-yard line. Shamar
coming out of the pocket. Let's see if we can get Belisari out to the outside and run the ball a couple times. He's a great runner.
Jesse Klein set in front of Combs in the basic eye. Here's Combs to a huge hole. And a graduate assistant on the coaching staff. Someone he can certainly confide in. Rolling to the right, keeps it for a first down. Good decision by Belisari. They give up 2 quick touchdowns. Belisari. Cascio reaches out.
Catch.
What a catch by Cascio. Keeping 1 foot in. That fullback set to be the lead blocker. Short drop, fire. Here's Rambo. And he broke a tackle.
Safeties. That's been the standard so far in this game.
He's that fullback lead and nothing doing that time because Brian Scott down call here. Busted play. Belisari trying to make the most of it. He does. First down.
It's line to the right.
Now first down for the Bucks. Here's Combs again. Slashes to the left. Great raw talent. Now a star with the St. Louis Rams. Here the pitch out now to Combs. To the 14. But in this situation, they don't need that. With Stokes' leg, putting 3 more points on the board. Ohio State leads Penn State 17-0 here in the first half. Catcher, just a great all-around football player, triple threat. Spin the coup for Penn State. Larry Johnson in at running back. The swing right to him. Tackle it. Got his first down by picking up the tight end and breaking a huge gain with Tony Stewart. All the way to the Buckeye 39-yard line. Mike Doss.
Right here, you're going to see it. He's going to overrun the play, a little fake out and in. I think this is a game plan play. The blitz is on. There's the tight end being jammed. Doss just overruns the play. Then he says, oh my gosh, I've got the tight end. That's right. Coach Tenuta, the new defensive coordinator, is going to climb.
Second down and 10. Johnson. Stuffed. And 10. Forced to punt. Opponent's trying to wave everybody off, and it's downed at the 1-yard line.
Yep.
Beautifully as Boyd gets down one of the gunners.
You know, it's funny, Brent. You can tell this is a crowd that has watched a lot of NFL football if he progresses.
And the Buckeyes going to throw. Belisari's got it. Naked bootleg hit it on the hip. Goes deep for Cascio. Incomplete. Belisari with a great play fake on.
And led another 10 or 15 yards down the field. That could have been a huge play. And right at the end, Jew comes in to get it. There it is. Little fake. Put it on behind his back. And then throw it. Throw it. Let me see that long arm.
Straight ahead to the under enormous heat. He boomed a beauty out of there to Watson. Drove him back to the 36 and then gets a terrific. Run the lone
From Penn State since he joined the Big Ten.
Oh, fumble! Buckeyes got it, I believe. Mike Doss.
Doss made the hit and the fumble.
Down ahead 8. Belisari with another good fake. And traffic intercepted. Boyd picked him off at the 22-yard line as Belisari tried to force it to traffic after a slick fake.
Yeah, that's not bad. Second down. Now watch him pump once. He's open right now. Watch it. Pump, pump, pump. That ball's got to be gone way ahead. That allowed the safety to come in and make the play.
Which Boyd did. He's made a couple of fine plays here in this game. Down to second down and 7. Casey just threw it up for grabs, basically. The blitz fires to the hot man, and Tony Johnson.
Got a touchdown pass this year. Oh.
A quick hitch out to the outside. Steve Delich, number 84 at flanker. First and 10 midfield now, the Nittany Lions. Down sideline, incomplete. Blitz. Johnson incomplete, and Mitchell the cover man. 2 seconds.
Well, it's my job. They are going to do that.
Fires out of bounds. Final play from midfield. And the Buckeyes will take a 17-0 lead into the locker room at intermission. Johnson to the 29 number up there soon. Number 40 up along Cassidy's jersey will be retired later this year. So here is McCoo. Last here's the Morgan Stanley Dean Witter first half stats.
And when Penn State rushes for 40 yards in the first half, and you can see Ohio State, because of those long yardage situations, can tee it up on third down and get 3 sacks. You can see why Penn State has yet to get into that red zone 20-yard territory of the Buckeyes.
Casey 6 of 14 for 69 yards in the first half. And they're coming right back with McCoo. Here's first down, and Casey to put it up. Got a man, tight end, first down. Sean McHugh.
I don't know if he caught another drop ball. This Penn State offense has been plagued by drop balls early in the season.
Making it second and 10. The blitz off the corner. Hit on the release and almost intercepted by Cooper. Inside the 5-yard line, Clements gambles and a penalty flag.
3 mistakes. Fielded in the wrong spot.
Cascio the lone wideout. Combs blasts straight ahead.
Where's the big guy's neck?
Jamar Martin is right there. Pretty big fella, but reaching toward the first down. Bob Ferguson is one of the toughest players I ever watched. On a roll now is Rashard Casey. He's got daylight and steps out of bounds. Just going with 10 instead of 11. Quick pop. Found daylight. Kenny Watson inside the 5-yard line, and then
quick pass. They completed one of these. Casey 3-step drop, boom, right in there, and y'all see the guy going in motion that time. McCoo kind of swiped off the defender.
A year ago in that backfield, Casey a threat to run. Here comes McCoo for the angle and the touchdown, Penn State. Back in business and right into the Nittany Lion corner of the end zone. I think they were given 150 tickets. Yeah?
Sweep to the right, you're right. Going to get 6 points out of it. McCoo does a nice job of dipping in just enough and then using his speed to get to the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. The snap was a bit high. Usually what happens is the holder misses his spot when that happens. See, he put his hands on the line and then put the ball in front of the line. That's why they missed it.
On the touchdown, Jordan Caruso with a key block. 17-6 timeout. Germany, the motion receiver, and do they need him to step up. On a roll, got him. First down on the right side. Combs swings it outside. He cut inside a Pettigrew. On the delay, Combs spin. Horseshoe's the motion man. They try to come off the corner. Belisari in a foot race, and he got him. Horseshoe to the 20-yard line. 3 catches, 88 yards for Horseshoe, and Combs is stuffed on his 20th carry of the game by the big tight end. This time it's Combs. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lead blocker was Martin. They put it in Combs' hands. He's the tailback. Nice fake, Casey. Goes downfield, and Clemens picks it off. At midfield, Nate Clemens eats it up. 45, and out of bounds at the 41. Now Cascio, Gimpin. Now here's Belisari.
Oh, fuck.
It's a block from Combs. And Danson.
I can watch them all the time.
Drew Carter in at wide receiver. Belisari got him right now. What interception. Roll left pitch. Here's Combs. Daylight. Boyd takes it on out. They'll run. And Westbrooks is to the 3-yard. Martin to lead. Westbrooks cuts. Not still driving the corner. Got it. Touchdown. Great second effort. Jerry Westbrooks out of the Buckeye coaches. Drummond in motion. Johnson
60.
broke a tackle, reached out. New quarterback. Fumble. Buckeyes score a defensive touchdown. It's Mike Collins rolling in. Seneca had the ball blasted. I like that one a lot. If you got a better one, let me know. Until then, it's the Kaiser, number 35. Here's the long handoff. And Omar Easy, the Penn State man next week. If he does anything at all in this quarter, you would think. Oh, that was close. There's interference. That's interference. No question. I thought. Lions. Play fake. Seneca comes up firing on target. And 5-yard gain back. Of course, they'll start pounding that clock on the ground here. And Johnson, the ball carrier for the Nittany Lions. Penalty flags flying. Michigan does tonight, right. Illinois, and
it could be a tough situation. Him for 2 years rotating at that.
Whoa, Seneca could not get away.
Well, one of the reasons is they dropped the field 14 feet from a year ago.
Prinzel's right down right now in the Nittany Lions. They just get this thing out of bounds. Great punt. Perry fumbles, picks it up at the 12, fumbles again, and the Buckeyes go battling for it.
That's what I'd call an unforced error.
Yeah, that's it. He's down. Johnson gets a handoff from Seneca, and a powerful run. Nicky cuts his legs out, but he's this one up. We got about 9 minutes left. We've got 10 minutes of clock time, and then we'll go to the fighting eye. Good fake by Seneca, and on the roll, through it for X-rays. Kenyon Rambo. Handed Jack a whip. No question about it. And right now it's Omar Easy making it look easy. Seneca will be the starting quarterback for Penn State next week. It's tough. Here's Seneca. Trying to get away from the pressure. Nicky will bring him down right at the 41. They'll lose one to UCLA last week. Nothing doing against the D that time. Has checked in at running back. Sammy Maldonado. He could be a dandy down the road. Nice cut in the hole by Maldonado. Yeah, it's a tough one. Second down. Here's McMullen. Stands tall. Goes the middle. Well,
it's not like you're going to get good throwing bombs.
Third down. Oh, yeah? Let's go again. Look at this. Complete inside the 25 and still going. Westbrooks is stacked up, and John bringing that clock down now. Inside the 20-yard line, 1:44, and a little bit short here today. And I know how tough it's going to be for those young men, but they got a lot of quality kids over there at Penn State, and That's a football program that will be back. Injured Penn State players still down at the 18-yard line.
Penn State are very concerned. You can see them holding hands for their teammate. It happened on the option play, a cracking situation. It looked like the corner on the play. We're not exactly sure who it is, but it might be Taliaferro. Oh, yes, it was. He led with his helmet into the running back's knee right there at the end.
So Adam Taliaferro, as they bring little assistance out from the sideline. He's out of Voorhees, New Jersey. Freshman at Penn State.
Moving his arms, you can see that. Comes up to make the play on the pitch and ducks his head right at impact. Watch, his head goes right into the knee right there and into the ground. Let's pray.
Touchdown. Maldonado. Sammy Maldonado's first. Watson. And he's out of bounds at the 30. We get word that this fumble by Seneca again. He picks it back up. Need a touchdown and the extra point as the Wildcats score in overtime. So that's that story. We get confirmation on that. That would be a shocker. Young Matt Danielson and the rest of the Wildcats will be celebrating tonight. And here the Buckeyes go to 4-0. They win it 45-6 over Penn State. ABC Sports is online at ESPN.com. Keyword ABC College Football. I'm Brent Musburger with Gary Danielson.